Hi, everyone, and welcome to another session of the Youth Media. My name is Tanish Jaguri, and I am the ambassador of happenings from the Adolescence Development Club. And today we have Dr. Tanmay Chakrabarti with us. Dr. Tanmay is presently serving as Associate Professor, Department of Chemistry and Biochemistry at the School of Basic Sciences and Research at Sharda University. He has been working in the challenging field of computational and theoretical chemistry since last 14 years. Dr. Chakrabarti has published more than 40 research papers in peer-reviewed international journals with high impact factors. He has edited a number of research books and written a few book chapters with international reputed publishing houses. Presently, he is performing as editor-in-chief of the book series titled Innovations in Computational Chemistry, published by Apple Academic Press, and as guest lead editor of the special issue of Theoretical Chemistry account Springer. He has also served as an international editorial member of the International Journal of Chemoinformatics and Chemical Engineering, IGI Global USA, and has been in the reviewer panel of several international journals belonging to American Chemical Society, Springer, etc. So, Dr. Tanmay, how are you doing today?
Yeah, fine. It is a very nice introduction.
Thank you very much. So, are you ready for our questions then for today's session?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
All right. So I'll start off with a very typical question. I mean, it has come to the minds of almost everyone in today's time. So normally during this time of the year, Delhi skies are covered with a sheet of smog, almost every year. And talking about this year, there is, I mean, this year is completely an unusual year for everyone. And to look on the positive side, there are more restrictions to the bursting of crackers, and people are getting more mindful and aware as well. So are we hoping to see a better air condition this Diwali or not?
Okay, thanks to take up this matter. It is a very important burning issue, and everybody is actually very much interested to know about this particular topic. Definitely, you, we all know that in the specifically the Delhi NCR region, we are facing the great problem of the smog, air pollution, and this particularly during this Diwali period, pre-Diwali and the post-Diwali, if you see the last couple of years, the trend, then automatically the difference is quite visible due to that burning of the crackers and the other lightning or whatever. But problem is that we are not very much serious. Specifically, last if you observe in the last couple of 2 3 years back, we are not very much serious about this one, and we are taking it a very easy way. But I am observing that the last 2 to 3 years there is a change in the human mind, and specifically the Delhians and the NCR region, the people who are residing this side. And this year is anyhow very much challenging because of corona. You know that one. This is a respiratory disease, which ultimately the virus is affecting our respiratory system. So in this particular time, if we think that, sorry, that if we go for that kind of the Diwali, means no cracker, no such burning, then definitely we can hope better. And it is very much required. Otherwise, we do not know where the situation will go because of that already if this problem is particularly if you see this corona has affected the hugely in the human civilization, and I think that if we do not uh, give the importance of the air pollution. So corona plus air pollution will give our the severe problem. So this is the time, right time I should say, where we have to make the check. And we think that Diwali next year, next to next year, we may celebrate largely, but not anyhow in cost of the air pollution.
So, I mean, indeed, that is a very important point that you've highlighted, that it is the time of the hour. And if you're not doing it right now, we'll be too late. So that's a very great point, sir. So the next question is, considering the present air pollution level that we're having each day, and we understand that bursting crackers is no less than committing a grave sin now. But talking about the traditional diyas and candles, is the smoke from them going to affect the environment? Are they affecting our health in any kind of way, or are they like good for use?
Now, this is very important question because basically, as a chemist, I know that what are the importance, what are the actually effect of the burning of the diyas, burning of the candles. But first thing I should mention that any burning, that means majorly the burning means use of the oxygen. So this is the oxidation process. And if you go for the burning, then the element will be oxidized and they will form any kind of the different type of the oxide product. And oxide products typically carbon dioxide, sulfur dioxide, sometimes sulfur trioxide. And car- but if this burning in terms of that is also important because burning, if the burning is complete, full burning, then automatically we will get the good some different product. If you go for the partial burning, when the burning is not complete, then we will get the get different product like that carbon monoxide. So sometimes the partial burning is very much harmful. But if you ask me that the instead of uh, the crackers, instead of the other things, if you go for the traditional diya and candle or incense sticks, so my suggestion is that incense stick itself also create VOC. VOC means volatile organic compounds. That is also very harmful. So if you ask me that what will be the my if I go for the numbering, then I should prefer the diya because the very least amount of the pollution they may create. Uh, Candle, there is a controversy, there is a huge scientific debate that whether the candle burning is harmful or not. But till today, there is no huge amount of the scientific evidence are available which can support that candle burning is harmful. So automatically candle burning, we may take that one is the positive side. So first is definitely there, second will be the candle burning. And I will suggest all that please try to minimize use of the incense stick because of if you use the incense sticks in your homely atmosphere, indoor condition, then automatically that matter will go for the diffusion, that whatever the volume VOC will create will be generated and ultimately it will harm us. So automatically my suggestion, my recommendation will go to dia first, then the candle.
So thank you very much for that important piece of advice. I'll make sure I'll use maximum amount of diyas today, this Diwali. So, sir, people are gradually switching to air purifying plants as a part of their daily lifestyle. So they're incorporating these plants into their homes, right? And these plants absorb certain pollutants from the atmosphere as we know it. But I mean, how exactly do they purify air and how efficient and useful are they?
There is a controversy here again also that how much efficient actually this kind of the plant. Basically, if you see, if you ask me the generally broadly, then the plant are useful for the photosynthesis process. They
Hmm.
can utilize that the carbon dioxide and they can emit that oxygen. So if you ask me that if we can easily put one or two or three plant in my indoor area or whatever, but that is not sufficient enough to make that atmosphere as fresh. It is slightly the mind game also. Mind setup is the human can think about that. If I can keep that the one two plant inside my room, then that will be that good for everyone. But
Hmm.
if you ask me that the pollution, air pollution concern, then the carbon dioxide is not so much harmful as
Okay.
compared to the carbon monoxide, as compared to the sulfur dioxide, as compared to the sulfur trioxide. And the normal plant, if you you cannot expect that always that the small one or two uh, plant in your indoor that area, if we put that sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur trioxide will be absorbed. So that is slightly not so much important, but we have to think about that in the larger prospect that yes, tree plantation is very, very important. Urbanization, uh, definitely that is a anyhow we cannot stop, but we have to think about that on the how to make the balance between the urbanization and the plantation. Then parallelly, uh, indoor atmosphere, what you were asking about that, how to maintain that the indoor atmosphere, the much more pollutant free. In that case, we have to follow the basic rule is like what I mentioned, that try to avoid use of uh, incense stick inside the room. Try to avoid that, means not for the longer duration of AC. Air conditioner also has some effect. So this type of the things, if we follow that one, we may get the good, much more good result as compared to the keeping the one or two plant inside the room.
Okay, sir. I mean, that is obviously something we'll all note. Um, so this is like a question. I'm pretty sure you're an expert in this field. So, what exactly, I mean, concentration of what of these chemicals increase in the atmosphere, specifically during the post stubble burning that is going in the surrounding areas and in this Diwali time? And after that, what is the most appropriate method to protect ourselves from those harmful chemicals?
Burning problem is due to the partial burning
Right.
specifically, and the carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, and the most important thing probably you are also aware, because Delhi, Agra, this area, we all are aware about that, the color change of the Taj Mahal. So
Right.
that is one of the important thing already you are aware about, that how that the color has been faded of
Yes,
the
sir.
Taj Mahal due to the uh, sulfate formation and sulfate precipitation. So sulfur is very, very important aspect. In incense sticks also sulfur is there. In the all crackers sulfurs are there. Stubble burning you are mentioning. So all things are related to the sulfur dioxide. And sulfur has a very slightly heavy element. It has a tendency to be deposited, and if it is deposited in case of your lungs, in case of your bronchial system, that will be adversely affected.
Mhm.
So anyhow, the sulfur removal is the best possible way. The sulfur removal is the way where we can make our atmosphere is a very much healthy. Um, Anyhow, you cannot completely remove the sulfur, because of all the vehicles are generally, you know, that when they are also emitting the gases, and all the partial burning, all the full burning, sulfur dioxide, and finally the sulfuric acid.
Mhm.
So this sulfur is actually moving along with the air, and the amount of the sulfur is, if more, then automatically the respiratory problem, burning problem will come. So anyhow, we have to keep the low the level of sulfur. Any kind of the burning generally create that kind of the oxide. So our focus should be like that. We should keep that kind of the burning as far as possible from the normal residential area. And parallelly also, we have to think about those kind of mechanism where instead of the burning, there
Mhm.
must be some other way to uh, actually reinvent, or we can say that re-decompose of that kind of the material. So burning is not the solution to
Mhm.
completely destroy those kind of the things.
Right. So, I mean, the discussion we're having right now is like worth every second. But just to break the monotony of our question and answer session, we'll just move into a different segment. And in this, I'll give you two options to choose from, and we'll see which one of the options you'll go for. So are you ready?
Yeah.
So this is particularly this Diwali.
Okay.
Would you rather go to donate clothes to the needy, or would you rather plant trees around you?
Plant trees.
Okay. Would you rather wear a mask and attend a Diwali party, or play Ludo for the nth time with your friends online this Diwali?
Always virtual mode. So this
Especially,
Diwali definitely we'll celebrate in the virtual mode.
right. Would you rather burst green crackers in the Festival of Lights this year, or would you rather go to enjoy the Festival of Colors next year without a mask with your friends?
Definitely we'll go for the next one. We'll
Next
go
one.
for the
uh, So I think so that's all we have in store for you at the moment. So I mean, we can now revert back to the question answer session,
Definitely. Yeah.
right? So basically, we just have a couple of questions left. Um, is boosting immunity through diet and exercise actually effective in protecting ourselves and our health from harmful effects of air pollution, and considering the fact that working out at this moment in the polluted environment may also have a negative effect on our health.
First question I would like to mention that because this concept has come due to the COVID-19 scenario,
Hmm.
that COVID-19 has an impact on the bronchial system. So everybody is thinking about that. Okay, some good food, some good hygienic food, healthy diet may be very, very important to protect that from the air pollution. But thing is that air pollution and COVID-19 scenario is completely different. I initially mentioned if
Hmm.
I go for the summation of the two different parameters, that COVID-19 scenario plus that air pollution, then it will go the severe condition. But anyhow, that there is no such connectivity between this air pollution and the COVID-19 because COVID-19 is not generated due to the
Hmm.
air pollution.
Right.
It is a completely virus problem. Now, air pollution, if you go for the good, good healthy food, hygienic food, I have a doubt that you can protect from the pollution because the pollution has a different aspect,
Hmm.
different effect, and where the effect of the food is, I think, not so much be effective. So, in whatever the food hygienic, you can take that one, but pollution you have to remove, and you have to keep away from the pollution. You have to maintain that the air quality, and in that particular case, the health hygienic food will not be sufficient enough to protect from the air pollution. Number one.
Right.
Number two, that you can think about that also, that how we can increase our immune system. Immunity, definitely you can increase, but immunity means in terms of the bronchial system, in terms of your respiratory capacity. So
Hmm.
that time the doctor also have prescribed that how to improve your respiratory capacity during this COVID-19, how to maintain that oxygen level, whatever. So that kind of you have to make go for that kind of practice where you can keep the take that the breathe and keep for a long time. But these all kind of the things are actually your increase of your respiratory power, respiratory process. But anyhow, there is no such connectivity between the air pollution and this one. So
Okay.
the this particular problem, if you ask me, that the COVID-19 that can be definitely be we can fight in terms of the increase our respiratory capacity. But air pollution definitely that we have to handle separately. There is no such connectivity between that.
So, I mean, just to conclude, big things always have small beginnings. So, what are the small steps that you would like to suggest each and every one of us that we should know against air pollution, and steps that we all can very much take?
Uh, there are a couple of things I mentioned. One thing is that definitely the plantation.
Mhm.
So as far as the educational institute also have started, probably you are aware about that. That every higher education institute have started like that, one student with one tree. So if you enter into the college or university and you during your program duration, you have to plant one tree in the first year, and whenever after 4 year, 5 year you will be graduated,
Hmm.
then that tree will be the name by you. So that kind of the things already have initiated. So plantation is the primary thing what we have to think about, that number one. Number two, this Diwali we have to take the oath, not for the cracker, not for the any kind of the burning material. We will try to minimize because of COVID-19 scenario is also there. So we have to keep ourselves safe in the home, minimum of the contact with the person, so maintaining the social distancing definitely. And also we have to keep in mind, because this the change of the weather, this weather change is now
Hmm.
actually the scenario is will be worst for that. So anyhow we have to take the protection, and also we have to think that this is the cumulative effort. We have to work with together. Then only we can take big things.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much for your words of wisdom. And I'm pretty sure everyone who's watching will take a lot from this today.
Thanks. Thanks. To all, happy Diwali, happy and prosperous Diwali.
Happy Diwali, sir.
Happy.
And friends, happy Diwali to you as well. Don't forget to obviously like, subscribe our YouTube channel and follow the Instagram channel, Instagram page as well. Thank you very much.